There's no speed limit. There's nothing to slow you down but the chicane. It's the BMRC Motorcycle Racing Show, where there's no speed limit. Watch interviews and highlights from race day. Get to know the riders. I promise you'll like their bikes. Watch the BMRC Motorcycle Racing Show now on Bermuda Sports Network. It's the BMRC Motorcycle Racing Show, where there's no speed limit.
Shannon shoves Cody into the hairpin and shoves the inside, going to the double left-hand carousel. Cody now has to try to make sure that he doesn't give up too much distance. So Shannon Superman Casey coming to the start-finish stretch. He follows closely behind Shannon Superman Casey. As Cody makes up some ground, breaking into turn one. Oh, he tried to break a little bit too late. Tried to back it in, lost a lot of ground just now.
We're here with Shannon Casey and Cody Susan Sanks. Guys, tell me about that last start. I mean, Cody, you had him. What's the problem?
Truthfully, going into that race, I trained on it a lot. I've been practicing a lot, so I knew the only chance I'd really have is if I got the whole shot and just tried to hold him off for as long as possible. I was able to get the whole shot. Took a little bit of a move there. Took a lot, but I went through. I tried to hold him off for about 2 laps. Got up the inside. He was running a really fast pace. Towards the end, I started picking down some time, but it was just too late to do anything. It was an awesome ride. I'm loving racing Shannon. It's gonna be a good. I'm riding as fast as I think I can go. I'm working really hard to try to keep up with him. He's got an incredible pace. It's just, I didn't know what to say, man. Just practice, 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 and practice.
All right, Shannon, you're not giving them no breaks out there. I mean, you ain't giving them no space. Let them leave for about a lap there, and then somehow on those corners you all seem to sneak around the outside or inside. You all seem to get him on that. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, like Cody, like this season, he's really stepped his game up. You know, every race we come out, you know, he's always putting on a challenge for me and things like that. But like going into turn one at the beginning of the race, you know, he took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting him to shoot up the inside of me. You know, I mean, it took a lot of guts that he has. He's got a lot of heart, you know, to pull the move, and he made it stick. So I knew he's coming out with guns blazing, and you know, he's hungry. He's really hungry, and he wants to win, but it's gonna come. So you know, I hung behind him for a little bit. I was trying to find a spot where I could get him, and I had to, you know, trail behind him for the first 1 or 2 laps or so, and he just went a bit wide in one of the infield turns. So I just thought I'd take the chance and see what happens. So I shot up the inside of him and, you know, made the pass stick. And you know, I just put my head down. I knew I had to put in some good laps because he's been running strong the first race. You know, he's stuck on my back wheel for the entire race. So I know he's there, and it's definitely a force to be reckoned with. So, you know, I've got a little bit of problem with brake fade right now toward the end of the race. So I really had to push hard to try and get up a little distance. So, you know, when the fade started to come, I could try to manage it a little bit. But you know, towards the end of the race, if dying laps, you know, he put a charge on and started to catch up and everything. So I had him what they caught my eye. So basically, it was just a maintenance move and just trying to maintain the gap that we had. But
Casey coming to the start-finish stretch. He follows closely behind Shannon Superman Casey. As Cody makes up some ground, breaking into turn one. Oh, he tried to break a little bit too late.
All right, Cody, show me. It looks like you made 1 error when I used the third lap, that late break, and you lost all that distance. Like, tell me what happened out of there.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about turn one.
Yeah.
I tried to really late brake just to make up some time with this bike. Back brake, well, the back tire just starts to slide. So I was trying to back it in, and I just drifted out a little too wide. But it happens. I mean, sometimes when you let the clutch out too quickly, it jolts, pushes you out. But in all, next couple laps, I was able to make it stick, made up a bit of time. So I guess when you make a mistake, you just got to get back on it as quick as possible and try to make up for that mistake.
How about all your fans out there? What do you want to say to them today?
Truthfully, I mean, I always appreciate them. I mean, they come out every single race to support me. I mean, I love them, all my family, all my friends. They pretty much are the drive that keeps me racing and makes me want to do always my best. So.
Yeah, race 3, it's definitely on. Like I said, it's a repeat of race 1. And like I said, Cody was on my back tire for the entire race. So I guess you have to see what happens, man. The green flag drops and the checker flag flies at the end of the race. Who's going to bring it home first? So, and I got my homework cut off for me. I can't relax with young Cody coming up. So you know, I got to go and give it 110%, nothing less. So we'll see what happens.
Here we have the Superbike class grading up in first position on this blue and fluorescent yellow 111 machine is Shannon Superman Casey. Graded beside him is Cody Souza Saxon, the number 21 Honda CBR 600cc Super Sport. On third position, we have Ed Daniels with that Kawasaki ZXR 600. Peter Cicero grading up on that number 7 Super Motor Machine and Earl's Restaurant. Casey seems to have got a better start in round 3. Round 2, Cody got the hill shot. But Shannon's trying to make sure that he can get out in front early. As you know that Cody's hungry after giving up 2 wins in the first round to Shannon. Cody comes out of turn 3, tries to screw up the European corner and catch up with Shannon Superman Casey. I just got an update. Jordan Fletcher is actually the current points leader in the 125 class after taking those 3 second place finishes. So Jordan Fletcher is our current 125 CC championship leader after his efforts today. And Bruce will have it all to do when he gets back on island after his Isle of Man. But back to the super sport action. Shannon Superman Casey is leading Cody Souza Saxon to the European corner as they head into the final chicane as they sweep. And coming to the start finish straight away, Shannon Superman Casey leads Cody Souza Saxon. As Cody tries to make up some ground going to turn 1, he backs it in. He late breaks in turn 2, tries to make up the ground on Shannon Superman Casey. Ed Daniels, turn 1 on that Kawasaki ZXR. As Shannon Superman Casey comes into turn 4, entering the carousels. He's continuing to put a little bit of distance between himself and Cody Souza Saxon with that number 21 Honda CBR machine. Shannon's looking to try to do the clean sweep today, as he's won race 1 and 2. And he wants to make it 3 in a row. Don't miss out on a motorsports extravaganza in October, as all 3 motorsports will be down here at the motorsports facility having a fundraiser for St. John's Ambulance. Stay tuned for details and event dates, as the motorcycle racing, the motocross racing, and the go-kart racing will all be here in one full event, raising money for St. John's Ambulance in October. It has been a long, hot, and an adrenaline-filled summer here at the Motorsports Park. Today we've seen some exciting racing action in the GP80 class. The GP80 and scooter riders providing 3-way head-to-head battles. We've seen dominant displays of motorcycle racing control from Shannon Casey and Keanu Wilson, who's dominated their classes today. We want to thank St. John Ambulance for being here today, looking over our riders. As Shannon Casey takes the checkered flag, followed closely by Cody Souza Saxon, who made up substantial ground on that last lap after Shannon had an issue. We're going to stop Shannon Superman Casey and Cody Souza Saxon to have a conversation with them before they head into their pits. We're going to try to get some interviews with them both. First off, Cody, in your rookie season, let us know how it feels to be in the 600cc Super Sport class. You've come up against some multinational champions in Shannon Casey and others. And we know that you're also competing abroad in 2 weeks. Let us know how your day went, the season's going so far, and tell us about your race next.
Really, the race was really good. I came out feeling pretty much better than ever each time I get on the bike. I progress and progress more and more. I'm slowly getting up to Shannon's pace. I can do it, it's just I can't do it for the whole race. It kind of gets a little tricky sometimes. But I just want to thank you guys all for coming out. I do race abroad. I race a GSXR Suzuki 1000. I've been racing for about a year now out there. I'll be going to Virginia in 2 weeks' time to compete in the Superbike class. So I thank you guys all for coming out. A little bit about me. Let's pass it on.
Stay tuned for Heat 3 of the GP80 and Super Scooter class here on Bermuda Sports Network.